The Streamer Awards were a massive hit with over 380,000 concurrent viewers, putting them among some of the most watched events of all time. But not everybody walked away from the event happy, and they've been keen to make QTCinderella, who organized and hosted the event, very aware of their criticisms. So much so has been this constant wave of backlash amongst all the people praising the event that she has decided to take a bit of a break from social media and private her Twitter account for a while, allowing her to decompress and wait for things to die down a bit. So let's take a look at what people are saying, both content creators and audience members, and see where all the disdain is coming from. In a set of tweets now difficult to access but floating around regardless, she stated the following: "Putting my account on private and taking a break from Twitter for a few days. I hit a wall with the negativity and genuinely am not built to handle it. See you in a few." Despite the Streamer Awards managing to crack the top 50 for most concurrent viewers of all time, among all the highlights and heartwarming moments, complaints from fans who felt like their favorite streamers got snubbed have been pretty common. It's obviously gotten to QTCinderella, but the streamers involved have spoken up about it too, including of course Ludwig, who was disappointed to see just how many people were critical of his win over XQC.
I shook my head a bit here because I thought I'd lose to X. And I think I told him as much there that he could have won this as well. If there's one thing I regret, it's that there was a little discourse distracting from how cool the event was because people were so shocked that I had won at the end, which is a bummer because the only thing people should be talking about is how amazing the award show was.
The following thread gives some examples of the kind of criticisms levied at the event and QTCinderella's response. The next Streamer Awards, the streamers should be allowed to submit their own clips, quoting of course the people that are sending these messages to her. "Bruh, I can't even get the streamers to fill out their RSVPs or reply to my DMs. We'll definitely give this option next year though. The criticism has been so deflating but valid. I would like to remind everyone in these comments, I am still not currently asking for your nitpicking or suggestions at this time. I wish I could have felt proud about the event instead of overwhelmed with everything that should be better. I know where things went wrong, I promise." While there may be a lot of very outspoken audience members, most of the content creators involved have had nothing but positive things to say about the affair. Disguised Toast has mentioned that the event was a big boost to his confidence, and while some attendants like Saikuno and Valkyrie made some comments about which clips of theirs were and were not included, and not being listed amongst those being switched from Twitch to YouTube, they both made it clear they meant no harm and overall enjoyed the event. Here's a clip of Valkyrie offering an apology and clarifying comments that she felt were taken out of context and perhaps poorly worded.
And I just was so proud of you and Maya for
so
putting all
sweet.
No, I feel, oh God, I
feel
definitely
bad.
worded things in a terrible way. I was just mentioning like one thing that I was like trying to find like something about it, and that was like the one thing, and it honestly wasn't a big deal.
Overall, it seems like a break from socials is just what the doctor ordered, and with the implicit confirmation that another Streamer Awards next year is in the cards currently, there's no doubt that many of those 380,000 and maybe even more will be looking forward to a potentially even bigger event. And until then, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, so do drop a comment down below with your thoughts on the story. Did you get to watch the streamer events? Did you accurately predict any or maybe even all of the winners? Are there any content creators that were not included or not winners you're hoping will go on to even greater heights next year if the event does indeed continue on? Let me know down below, and once there is more news on this or anything else, I will be, of course, dropping another video to keep you well informed. But until then, that's all I've got for you. Thank you for watching once again, and as always, folks, have yourselves a good one.